What's going on? My name is Andrew, and joining me today is Brett Medlock. And today, I've been wanting to talk about this game for a long time. We're going to talk about Celeste. And like Brett said, oh my god, it's so good.
How does a guy, one guy, and probably a bunch of other people, make TowerFall Ascension one of my favorite multiplayer party games, and then go from that something completely different and just nail it?
Just nailed it.
The platforming is so good. It feels so clean.
That's what I want to talk about. Like, there's a few things I want to highlight in this. One thing, the level design in each area is just on point.
Like, you're always barely making it, barely the whole time.
Exactly.
Every jump.
It requires such perfect, like, precise timing to make certain jumps. And then one of my other favorite things is when you're doing a level, you don't feel punished for dying. It actually it doesn't want you to die, but it's kind of part of the they made it hard on purpose to match the story and the theme of the game.
Yeah.
They want it to be hard. They want you to struggle, so once you do finally nail it, the satisfaction is just uncanny. You feel so satisfied by completing one of these levels. And it starts off relatively simple to kind of get you into the groove.
Yeah. But
once you start getting into later levels, the platforming aspects really start to kick in.
You die literally thousands of times.
I've played 11 hours now, and I think I'm up to almost 2,000 deaths.
Here's the thing though. I've seen a lot of people say, "I don't think this is a game for me if it's super hard." But what they're missing is, yes, you're dying a lot, but that doesn't mean that difficulty is like unbelievably hard.
So the game is like, for each level. So each area you have, there's rooms, and each room has a different kind of
like a
puzzle to it.
Yeah.
You have to figure out the puzzle. Once you figure out the puzzle, you have to get down the mechanics to get through it. Like I said, some a lot easier than others, and some of them are longer. And that's what I was saying. It's not that punishing, because if you die, instant respawn. There's almost instant respawn. The save points, like the checkpoints, are also very forgiving, because you're that room. Like, however big or small that room is, if you die, you'll just start over at the very beginning of that room.
It's not very punishing.
No,
at all. It's very like, you die so much, but it's like it's really forgiving in the way that you just respawn like right back to where you were. There's only some instances where you don't.
And again, it's kind of by design. Like, they wanted you to feel like that. In case it is too difficult for anyone, because I know
options.
Yeah, if they have an assist mode that they actually, and it leaves you a really cute note in there. Kind of, they say the way we designed this game is how we wanted it to be played, but we understand if this is not the type of difficulty you're used to. Feel free. They want you to enjoy the game, even if it's not the way they intended it to.
Yeah.
So you can lower. You can. It's much better than like Mario. You ever play 3D Land? I think, or New Super Mario Bros. You get like this You get this little thing. You're basically completely invincible.
Yeah.
It feels like
running through it.
It's just like, this is nothing. You can adjust these. There's so many options. Like, you can give yourself more stamina. You can give yourself more. You can slow down time. There's just options.
Yeah.
To make the game just feel right for you. You play it how you want to play it. You experience the story the way you want to experience it.
Pretty much.
And
you're nailing it. I don't even have to talk.
Well, dude, I've played this game so much in just the past week that I had it, and it's blown me away.
You've literally gone on record saying it may have changed my life.
It may have changed my life, and I will be damned if this is not in conversation for Game of the Year.
That'd be crazy. It's only January. And this looks like a solid month of games. So if Celeste actually makes it to the Game of to Game of the Year discussions, that's amazing.
I 100%. I no doubt in my mind that it's gonna be in conversation for it. But not only that, like, the levels are so well designed.
I can't stress that enough. Platforming is damn near perfect.
My favorite thing about this is the theme. I couldn't say that word. My favorite thing about this is the theme of the game, which
is pretty dark. So, like, throughout the game, you feel for the main character because she has, like, troubles. I don't want to get too, like, in depth with anything, but, like, as you, like, progress through levels, you and her both grow, like, and you feel like the passion that she wants to get up this mountain. Because the game, I don't know if you know this, you're trying to climb up a mountain.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's a 2D platformer about climbing a mountain. That's literally what the website says.
2D platformer about climbing a mountain.
That's what it says, and that's
you want her to get to the top so bad
because it's a promise she has made to herself.
Exactly.
And along the way, you meet a bunch of people. Not a bunch. You meet quite a few people that tremendously affects your journey through the mountain.
Yeah, and they have like really interesting conversations.
That's one of my. I have so many favorite things about this game.
That's your favorite.
No, but there's not a lot of dialogue, but when there is, it is just so genuine.
Yeah, the writing's really good.
Yes, it's.
Who would have thought the TowerFall guy?
There's interactions in it between you and other characters. Primarily the other main character, Theo. He comes up all the time. Your conversations with him feel so human.
Yeah.
There's one that always stuck out to me. Can I say it? Yeah, I can say it. So he says, "So how do you deal with this?" And she goes, "By drinking." I was like, that is not something. That is not a video game answer. That is a real life person answer. And if you understand what the story is about, is that level?
Did it hit you hard?
It hit me hard
right here.
Because like that is just real. Like there is no getting around that. This is a human to human interaction in this 2D pixel game.
Yeah, it really reminds me. Did you ever get the chance to play Actual Sunlight?
No, I don't think I have.
That game really hits hard. Like
really?
It's like I would say more real, like how you're saying, than Celeste in the way that the main character straight up talks like trash about himself the whole game. Like he hates himself. And this game kind of reminded me of that, but in a more like less negative way, actually.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Go ahead.
It tries to paint. It paints a more positive picture as you progress. Kinda.
Yeah.
There's a lot of up and downs.
Did we mention the platforming was so good?
It's so good. You want to know what's even better than the platforming?
What?
The soundtrack.
Whoa, no. What's even better than the soundtrack?
What's that?
The art style.
I'm gonna go to soundtrack above art style.
Okay.
I love the art style, especially whenever the little the pictures in the game. You take a bunch of selfies.
This game, by the way, is on everything, so you can pretty much play it on any platform.
You can play Switch, you can play it Xbox, PC,
Mac.
I said, oh yeah, you can play it on Mac. I mean, I was counting PC and Mac together, but PlayStation, that's the one I was missing.
The only place you can't play it is the Vita, which kind of sucks. I wanted them trophies, but anyway.
Well, you can play it on PlayStation.
Yeah, PS4, but it's such a mobile game that I'd rather play on Switch.
But I wanted to kind of dabble back to the soundtrack.
Okay, go ahead.
So it's not just that the songs are really good. The songs match what's going on in the game to a T. Like between level, it helps you focus. It reminds me a lot of Hotline Miami. Have you ever played those? The soundtrack in those games, you just get dialed in to what's going on. You really kind of forget about everything else. So you're talking, or you're just focused on getting this perfect jump or this perfect dash through this tiny little crevice. Get your jump reset.
It's so good. Like the game,
there's really. I didn't mean to cut you off. There's so much good things to say about this game.
You have gone on record saying that you would give it a 10 out of 10.
Oh, hands down, yeah.
I'm not sure if I mean, I'd love the game, but I don't know, you know.
There's not a doubt in my mind.
There's a lot of very specific things I look for in a game that I'm like, I have to give it a 10.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I think this one completely deserves every bit of it.
Yeah. I mean, especially since, like you said, the story and stuff hit you really hard. It didn't necessarily hit me as hard as it hit you, which is fine.
Exactly. That's another thing. Even if it's you don't relate to the main character, it helps you see what the main character's going through. Yeah. And that, I think, is also a powerful message in its own. Yeah.
So is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
I mean, there's plenty I could talk. I can go on for days.
All right, if you want a Celeste podcast, be sure to let us know.
But without going too into it, without spoilers and stuff. So I think that's probably. I mean, all we're gonna say is it's amazing over and over again.
Go play this game. If you haven't, go play TowerFall Essential.
It is $20 on almost pretty much every platform.
Literally, pretty much every platform.
So you have no reason not to
play it.
Not to download it.
First amazing game of the year, right? What else has there been? Nothing.
It's been Monster Hunter.
Oh, Monster Hunter's been pretty big right now.
That's really big.
It's not my type of game.
But this is my
This is a
time.
great game. Go play this game. I'm Brett Medlock. He's Andrew Baldwin. We'll talk to you guys later.
See you.